Alright, you've seen this weed whacker before because I've been stripping all these parts off of this carburetor. I keep telling myself this thing's not gonna run, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and get it running. My biggest thing is that there's no exhaust on it. It sat out in the rain, winter, quite a while. So I don't know if it's actually gonna run. If I get the carburetor all cleaned up, I think it might run if nothing's too destroyed on the inside. Alright, so I got all these parts. I got new parts, old parts. Time to put it back together. All right. Guess first thing is gonna be just pulling all this off. All right, I got my 2 screwdrivers, 3 because these are star bits. All right, pulling this carburetor off. I'm gonna put all new gaskets on. Alright, got those 2 long screws out. This is the carburetor, no gasket in between there. These got all these 4 screws on. So I'm gonna pull these just to replace the gaskets on it and just make sure that everything's clean underneath, I suppose. Oh, I also gotta fix the fuel tank. I'm just now noticing there's no fuel tank on it. The gaskets aren't too bad on this one, but they're a little worn out and filthy. So I'm just gonna make sure all these are cleaned out. Some of these holes I have no idea where they go. That could have been bad. That one just shot out this side. All right, I think that's all cleared out. I have to replace this little thing in there. Oh, yep, that sprays out the other side. All right, I think that's all clear. This little orange red thing is the thing that goes in there. If I can get it out of the package here. There we go. So this goes in there so it doesn't fall out. There we go, got it in. And then I can put the purge bulb over it. That's upside down, goes like that. And then I got these 2 screws that go in here. And then I need the gasket that goes on this side. If I just grab all of the gaskets here, I need this one, I'll need this one, and then I need, keep those out. Don't need those, I don't need that one. I need this one, I need these 2. All right, so these 2 are the ones I need right now. So, let's see, that's upside down. This goes like this. Goes this way. There we go. And then this plastic film one goes the same way, just like that. And then that goes on this side, because the 2 fuel line hookups go the same way on the same side. And my 2 screws fell out. All right, I put those back in, and we'll screw those down. Tight, not too tight. Time to do the other side. That's where these 2 gaskets come in. This goes this way, and then this goes this way. I don't think this matters which way it goes, but I like to put the holes up and down because I'm pretty sure that's how I've seen them before I take them apart. And then of course these 4 screws. Tight, not too tight. Now I can put this back on. I'm gonna stick the throttle cable back on first, because that makes it the easiest. And then I put these on. All right, these are all old gaskets. Now I gotta get the fuel tank. Fuel tank, fuel line, this thing, something to make things easier. This thing, 3 screws and a spring. That's what held the fuel line on, which I was looking for in the blower video, but that didn't have one, so. And WD-40. If I remember correctly, fuel line first. Shove it in, get it in there. All right, that started it. Now I got my WD-40, and we're just gonna spray it. And now I'm just gonna slowly push and twist. Look at that. That's actually a pretty easy way to do that. You can kind of see in there the new fuel line. I mean, that goes in pretty easy. Grabbing it is not that easy. I'll just put some more, I'll just keep shoving it in, and then I should be able to get a hold of it. Now, I wonder if I can grab it with this alligator teeth. Here we go. Now I can pull it all the way through very easily. Now I'm gonna stick this on the fuel line to stick this on here. This should just, that's pretty well on there. Stuck that spring thing back over. I feel like the fuel line maybe should have went over more, or this is backwards maybe. It's fine, it's not coming off. I'm gonna leave that as long as it is, because it does have to reach fuel. Shove that back. in the fuel tank. There we go. Now I just gotta cut this fuel line. I'm gonna cut it same length as that one. All right, that's the fuel tank. Now I just gotta stick it back on there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's the gas tank on. This pulls in fuel, so it goes on the bottom one. This one gets rid of fuel, so that's going on the top. Now we just gotta add some fuel, right? I don't think I forgot anything. Should be enough fuel to get it going. Now the first step is to see if we get fuel to the primer. I can see fuel going through it. We're not getting fuel though. So I can see fuel coming through the fuel line. Just doesn't seem to be getting to the purge bulb. I don't know if it's building up pressure or enough pressure. All right, what if I just replace this fuel line as well? Ooh, that one went right in because it, oh, never mind. Or yeah, that went straight in. I had the end of it cut at like an angle. So instead of flat like this, it was kind of cut. It was cut kind of like this. That way it went in, and then I was able just to twist the rest of it in. And now I just gotta cut this in order to get it on the carburetor. All right, let's see if there's better pressure in here now. No? I'll just see if it even starts on carb cleaner. Because if it doesn't start on carb cleaner, what's even the point of trying to get it running, you know? Oh, it's locked up. Interesting. It was not locked up before. Oh, we're getting fuel to the purge bulb now. I think there's no seal on the gas cap, so that's where all the air is getting out. It's not building up pressure. So if I cover it with the fuel as it leaks, it fills up. But now the engine seems to be locked up by not being able to pull it. So, if I spray some WD-40 in there, maybe that'll loosen it up. Oh! Alright. Carb cleaner. Oh! Oh! I mean, it wants to, sorta. Oh, so it starts on the carb spray. So the carburetor probably needs cleaned better. Oh, maybe it's because it's on choke. It's been a while since it's ran. That's crazy that it runs. I don't know what's going on now. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. I'm not going to mess with that anymore. It runs, kinda. It's not really worth going back through it. It hasn't ran in who knows how long, and it probably just needs to start and run a little bit. So I'm going to end it there. If you want to see more, subscribe, comment down below. Stuff you want to see me fix. I do have something right here that I am working on. Ooh. Can't see it. That'll be in a future video. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. And that's going to be the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one.